That's probably figuring it out.
Put my bubbles up today. Say.
Throughout the whole thing, or just pieces? Huh?
Hey. You got another name? Okay. Hello, KC Diva, Detox Diva. How are you? I'm just messing with these filters. Hold on. Let me turn it off.
No, do some more. Do some more.
I don't want those bubbles. What made you change your name, Unicorn Goddess? Guess somebody came in here by accident. So how's everyone today? I was on not too long ago. Saying hello, talking about the internet talk. Seeing how everybody's feeling. How's everybody doing? 1 second. Once I figure out. Hey, Leilani, how are you? How you been? Hello, little buddy. How are you? Your stomach hurts? Hopefully it's nothing like what's going on around the internet. Seems like everyone's having baby fever. Oh, okay. You changed it to your password. That's funny. Casey said no babies for me. No, right? New love, but no babies, huh? I'm doing pretty good. Just laying back, relaxing. It's bad weather here. It's been like bad thunderstorms all day. How about you, little buddy, in the city? Has it been bad down there? Oh, you say you're on birth control. I hear that. Hey, Burden, how are you? It's good to see you. I got my camera on this side, y'all, just in case I'm looking over this way. And I got to read over this side. A reaction to Nicki Minaj's new album. I can do the song, Queen. Nicki Minaj's new song. I can. Hi, Miss B. How are you? I like Nicki Minaj's new song. I see you back, Creeves. Say my favorite YouTuber should have been on birth control. You ain't never lied. But, like I said, it's what we show the world. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. I guess she wanted everybody to know she was smashing and not spooning. Hanging in there. That's good. Hey, Frank. Cardi B tease. I swear she trying to be like Cardi B. I told y'all at first. First she went to the Bronx. And she found her a Bronx tail. Then she knew she was going to be noticed. She headed into the nail salon. Made sure that she mentioned Cardi B in her video. Ain't nobody stupid. But I guess we got to say she's smart when it came to that. But very stupid when it comes to showing that you were doing more than spooning when you were married. I don't care what nobody says. Like I said, I'm not hating, but at the end of the day, when you're supposed to be a role model to the kids out here today, you don't show them that you can be married and in a relationship 1 minute, and within a month or two later, you're laid up with someone else. And when somebody calls you on it, you want to tell them to go plant flowers and that they're trash, but you're really just mad because I knew everything that was going on. And I didn't really know. I was just reacting to what I see on the www dot. I'm only reacting to what y'all putting out there. That's the only thing I can talk about, right? Yeah, I exposed her before she exposed it. Just like yesterday, Dean was asking, where's Cameron? And then they come out and say they got a baby. So Cameron, the bear, must have been this baby. But he got left in New York, I'm guessing. Because I sure didn't see him at the new apartment. Am I right? Chris told the truth the whole time, and that's what upsets me. Because I don't like when people judge someone. Like, people say I judge her. I don't judge her. Don't lie on him. Don't crucify him. Don't have the world mad at him. Because every kid I talk to, and I talk to kids a lot, all they would say is, I say, well, why don't you like Chris? That's the first thing I would say to him. Why don't you like Chris? Oh, because he cheated. When? He cheated in September. Well, if this woman can come tell you now, here, this June, that she was sleeping with somebody or talking to somebody since last May, and you supposedly had a miscarriage in August, and I'm only speaking stuff that was on camera. If you had a miscarriage last August, how by December are you laid up with somebody else again and now pregnant again right away? Like, that just don't look good, again, as a role model to our kids out here today. So that's just my opinion. Some people think I'm wrong for expressing my opinion, but I'm just speaking true facts about how I feel about the situation. All the kids walk around talking about cute baby this, the baby's going to be cute. I'm sure the baby might be cute. All babies are cute. But all babies need love. They need affection. They need attention. They need their parents. They don't need to be neglected. They don't need to be abused. They don't need to be left off with other people so that they're confused, because that's what happens later. They wonder why. I tell y'all, I only speak from experience. They mess up the minds of these children at young ages. Matter of fact, they mess the minds of them up before they even come out the womb with their dumb decisions. That's what I want to say. They make dumb decisions. And she came back from me. No, she got pregnant before that Miami trip. I'm sorry. I think when she broke out, that was that breakout from already being pregnant. She was already a couple of weeks pregnant by the time she went on that trip. I'm sorry. They just started telling the story from there because they don't want to say that they was spooning back in that hotel. Y'all trying to get a girl started again. Cheated in September too. Probably did. Forgot about the bear. I didn't, Cameron. She said it was CJ's brother. So, I mean, like, how you going to claim something to be your son and then leave it behind? Yup, about 4 months. You don't get that big at no 2 or 3 months. Sorry. I used to work for OBGYN. You don't get that big that fast. Unless she's having twins. Hey, Miss Diaz. Hey, Corey. Yep, good point. Say, Claire know what he doing. She's stuck on stupid over him right now. She a little more than stuck on stupid. I ain't even gonna say right now what she is. But those who are mature enough know. No, I don't think he gonna wife her. Not so fast. If he does, it will just be for show to complete their royal family. But stuff like this doesn't last long, and that's what people need to realize, that they can say they were friends. You can be friends with somebody, but not for no year and think that you know them and be smashing within that year. I could see if you was friends with somebody for a year before you ended up sleeping with the person. But, I mean, come on now. They beating people in the head with a dum-dum stick on some real and think that somebody's supposed to believe it. Like, y'all could talk to the little kids like that, but adults, people with gray hair, we ain't trying to hear that. Not at all.
Hi, live.
Say hi to everybody.
Oh, let me go shopping.
Get your butt out of here.
I
You always want to come in here and
snacks.
start talking something about some fruit snacks. You always want something. Move. Go out for a minute. We have to go to the store later.
Huh?
We're going to have to go to the
Walmart?
store, but you got to wait. I don't know.
Can we shop?
Can you go out?
I want to shop.
Corey, go watch Patty's last window. He put the camera on Queen, and I saw that baby bump. Said I got snacks. He wants some fruit snacks. He got a lot of snacks. He just wants fruit snacks. He better go sit down somewhere. The thing is, how Mama was talking about all that stuff. Living like hell. That's my thing. I mean, I be trying to, I watch like 2 or 3 videos and I feel for them. But my thing is, the stuff that y'all are putting on camera is not showing that you're feeling bad or even guilty about anything. Like, I just went on Instagram and Tina's on there. Oh, I'm high this, I'm high that. Y'all telling my mom, and she really don't care. But see, you shouldn't tell people how your mom feels about things when your mom's sitting here trying to kick knowledge to other people online. Like, it just don't add up. It don't look right. She should separate her mom from what she's doing on the street, basically, because it just don't look good. It looks like you just out here speaking false stuff, and it's not good. Hey, Face Squad, how are you? When I made it to the hotel, I was eating. Oh, a random lady said congratulations. Yeah, no, I didn't see that part. I only seen the one they have on Instagram. All Tea All Shade posted a picture. Yeah, I remember the girls' trip. I remember that's the first time, because she was throwing that leg up in the air, so happy and jolly to be going, and something happened back then. I still believe something happened with Ari too, but we ain't gonna talk about that. If y'all seen their video the other day, they made sure they threw that in there. Oh, we met Ari in Florida. No, y'all didn't. Y'all met Ari on the girls' trip. I'm gonna tell y'all back then on the girls' trip, again, ain't no girls going to New York hanging out all night, overnight with no by herself. Sorry. He ain't horrible at editing. He be doing that on purpose, I think. I think he does that purposely. Yeah, I haven't seen Ari in a minute. Yeah, she's supposed to be really having a baby. Now, the only thing is, they have those little fake baby bumps, but as far as the ultrasound, it's supposed to be real. Corey said the girls' trip, they linked up then. It's all coming out. Yup. But it's not only coming out from then. She came out eventually and said that they've been talking since last April. And then there was a video that came out with Chris saying to her, oh, you have a crush on that dude, and that I caught you talking to on Instagram. So Chris even knew about it at one point. And my thing is, if your wife is deeply feeling somebody online, or even he might have known at that point, they might have creeped off at one point or two, then of course that's why he strayed away and stopped messing with her. The only thing I'm trying to figure out still is, if she say she was pregnant last August, right? And he said that he hadn't messed with her for months. I mean, maybe it was just before that. If he hadn't messed with her for months before she left, was he trying to tell us something then? I don't know. Am I jumping to conclusions? I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking right about now. How do I think Chris feels? I don't know. I really don't know how to think about that. All I can really say is he's probably thinking like we're thinking. You already have one that, you ain't spending that much time with, so how can you have another? That's the same thing I would think. Not only that, if I was him, I'd be hitting a girl up for alimony like a mug. Especially if he having a hard time paying bills right now. I'd be getting alimony out the bank. Right. Baby gets no attention. That's a shame. No, I can't see him being ready either. But you know how these young kids are. They're going to be all about showing what they can put on the baby, what they can dress the baby in. They're not going to be... They have to learn how to be parents. They have to learn how to love and care for these children. They can do it financially. Cool. Who can't when you have the money? You know what I'm saying? But as far as, like I said, they need love, care, attention, affection, time, both parents, you know what I mean? And I still have this is my personal opinion, but I still think that, it's hard that the first baby can't even get the mom and dad to sit down at McDonald's and have a meal together with him on his birthday. And now you got two of them that you got to juggle with.
Daddy.
I only speak from experience. Time is more important than money. Yes, it is.
Daddy. Look.
He might put up a new video. You say you see them both as great parents. Are you a parent? That's what I want to know. That's the question I want to ask some people. He'd be crazy to have another baby, though. Like, I don't think Chris should have a baby because it's really all out of people trying to make other people jealous. I just really feel like a lot of doors haven't been shut yet to be opening new ones. So, I mean, that's my personal opinion. Just like everybody else has their opinion. All everybody's talking about is a baby going to be cute. The baby's going to be cute. The baby's going to be cute. I'm sure the baby's going to be cute. God makes all babies cute. But like I said, you have to be there emotionally, physically. Physically meaning you have to be able to take them places, do things with them, take them out, spend time with them, you know, show them love, not just pawn them off on other people. That's not showing your child love. You know what I'm saying? Just to chase a money bag. And they said that, oh, I got to chase a money bag. So what? That money bag isn't always going to bring back time that you've lost. How does it look that, you know, you going to give this baby full undivided attention because you're with his dad, and then the other one got to be pawned off every 3 weeks to go with his dad now? You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, if it's Chris's turn for his part of custody and it's Christmas time, and you know, now your two kids can't have Christmas together because one guy spend time with his dad and you're with the other one and his dad, and then, you know, people crush you crush people's feelings like that. People don't think about that kind of stuff. That's my issue. Sour milk, you sour. You're sour. I don't even know what you're saying, but ain't nobody no haters. We're grown-ass people in here, and we know how it is to have to take care of children. And again, this is the internet. We can talk about whatever we want on here. If you don't like it, you can take your sour butt out of here. Bye. I'm about to get sour out of here.
Wait. Wait, 4, 5.
I don't know if I blocked the person. But that's the problem. People don't listen. They don't understand when people talk. It's not that people are sour. Ain't nobody bitter. Isn't nobody jealous. Ain't nobody hating. The bottom line is, like we said, kids need love and affection. Hold on 1 second. Kids need love and affection and attention. And like I said, there's so many kids out here that are neglected and abused and all kinds of stuff, and the parents just ain't even paying attention to them. You got these young kids out here, they're sitting here online just thinking about how cute a kid is going to be. That's not all. Like I said, I did say earlier, we do need to pray for both of them. Pray for all of them, actually, but you want to pray for health. Pray for good health. Pray for safe pregnancy. Pray for a healthy baby. Stop praying, oh, this baby's going to be cute. Oh, I hope they get married. Oh, I hope they buy a car together. Stop praying for a future for them and pray for their well-being. Something. They're kids. Don't they know how dangerous it is when you have babies? You have to sign your life away when you lay down to have a baby. It's not that easy. That's the kind of stuff that bothers me. because people don't understand. They'll come in, oh, you're saying this, you're saying that. No, you're not saying nothing. I got on here because there's people out here asking questions. She ain't going to get here on here and tell y'all nothing because she don't care enough to tell y'all nothing. But I can get on here and talk to whoever I want to, who wants to come on my platform or my channel to talk about whatever we want to talk about on here. Can't nobody control what I'm going to talk about. Y'all control that on Instagram or wherever else y'all doing that at. But y'all not going to do it here. So, sorry. That's why I can't stand some little kids. They think they running things. Hey, boss lady Lexi. Nervins, you know what? And I'm gonna be honest with you on a mature level. Like, you can't say they shouldn't be cool, because at this point, if they both have kids by the same woman, they're gonna have to come level-headed at one point in time, one of these days. I mean, I know they might have a hostility. That's natural as a human person or a human being. It's natural to be hurt and be upset and want to fight, but that's not the proper way to handle it, because God forbid if they end up fighting, God forbid somebody get hurt. Now you got two kids that whose fathers ain't getting along, and their brother and sister or brothers or whatever is going on. That's why I say pray, because they need to be a little more mature before you start creating situations like this. And like I said, I only speak off of experience, stuff that I've been through in my life. Like I said, I'm 41 years old. There's still stuff in my life that affects me that happened when I was younger. It don't just go away like that. You know what I'm saying? When another party is brought into your family, you start wondering as a kid what happened with your parents and why this person's there. And, but this right here is on the internet. So ain't no wondering it's going to be out there 5, 10, 15 years from now. It's not going away. So that's my whole point. Everything they're doing, they're putting it on the World Wide Web, and it's not going anywhere. So that's the biggest issue here. Yeah, that's the problem. Kristen heard. They trying to kick me off. Y'all hearing me back on now? We had bad weather here, so I don't know what's going on. But y'all can hear me? But so what he send P.O. a text for? What, he was trying to fight at somebody or something? Because clearly he wasn't going to meet the baby there. But that's corny. Chris got to grow up. He got to grow up, because fighting ain't going to solve nothing. I can understand he's hurt over the whole situation, over everything that happened, because I would be. And I said this months ago. Everybody said I was hating. It ain't about hating. It's about knowing how people are going to feel later when they find out stuff that happened. Like, he been crucified from September on out to here. People wishing all kinds of stuff on him, stuff being said and did to him around and in front of his son. And come to find out, she was doing the same exact thing. So I'll feel some type of way too. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's about growing up now, because you can't be fighting, because you'll end up really back in jail and paying more fines than you got to pay already. So he got to think a little more mature than that, especially to think about going to the airport to try to fight somebody. That they just don't make sense. Like, that's stupid. That's like asking to get locked up. So that's stupid and corny of him. He needs to grow up on that one. So, yeah, sometimes I'll play and I joke around with them and I'll say things and this and that. But at the end of the day, when you want to get real, this whole baby thing isn't no joke. Like I said, God makes things happen for a reason. And I believe that all babies are blessings. So it could be a blessing, but at the same time, it couldn't be one to some other people. You know what I'm saying? There's things that need to be taken care of as far as what we're seeing as people, as them being role models to some of the children out here. They just need to let the kids know at the same time it's not easy to want to, or to even just be sleeping around with different people, or to be married and in a relationship one minute and moving on to the next. They can call me haters if they want, but I say the same thing to my baby brothers, and one ain't speaking to me for the same reason. When somebody is married, it's something sacred that you have with that person, and when somebody just pries off of it or just jumps in between there, you're doing wrong, and it's not right. I don't want to start talking like, I want to say it's a sin, but it is. Everybody knows, but that's depends on what you believe in. But at the end of the day, you're doing something wrong. You're corrupting, you're interrupting, you're whatever you want to call it, in the middle of someone's marriage, someone's child's life, someone's relationship, someone's love. Because I'm sure if another man didn't just jump into the camera or become that infatuation, sometimes those little infatuations that come on the side, that's just, to me, I think, like the devil's work. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to be stronger sometimes. I'm not going to say I'm perfect, because there's been times where I felt tempted to be with somebody else because they just look good, or because they, just smell good. Not really, but you know what I mean. But we have to be better than that. And, sometimes people aren't meant to be together, but when you're showing other young children, or just knowing that they're into you, or that they follow you, or that if you decide to vlog your life, you should show them a little better. And that's all I say. You know what I mean? You don't show them that you can pretty much, just like I said, be pregnant one minute and have a miscarriage or whatever the case was, or whatever happened, and then a couple of months later you're laid up in someone else's bed, and then you're pregnant by that person. Like, that's not ladylike, it's not womanly, it's not cool, it's not exceptional, it's not a lot of things. But again, I'm just somebody else's mother that is just expressing my opinion on how I feel about the situation. It's not cute. It's not funny. It's not a game. It's something that everybody needs to take serious. Hey, little buddy. Yeah, I got cut off. All this rain. Well, we've been having thunderstorm warnings on this end all day. So nothing happened. We're just still talking about people in general having kids because they think it's cute, or not even people that are having the kids. Some people out here, all over the internet, all you see and you're seeing is how people feel or how happy people are, and there's little groups gathering together saying, oh, they're so happy for this person having a baby and that person having a baby. There's at least about 4 or 5 YouTubers right now that are pregnant, and a lot of them get pregnant for the wrong reasons. It's not just because they're in love and they're married and they want to just have, be at the point where they want to have kids. Show kids the way that you're really supposed, like life is supposed to be. I mean, we don't all live like that, but show them a little better. That's all. Don't just show them that it's okay to just be with somebody one day, and if you don't like that person, then you can just ended or whatever's going to happen, and then go and be with somebody else the next day. So that's just pretty much all I'm saying, or how I feel. Yeah, I know people that got pregnant by the wrong people. And a lot of bad things can happen out of it all. That's why I say you pray. Not as far as the baby, but I'm just saying as far as the man not being the person that you think they are. Sometimes people get together for the wrong reasons. They get together because they think that, oh, this person's cute. Oh, I like this person. Oh, they're really nice. It takes a while to get to know somebody, and you really want to know the people that you have babies by these days. It's just sad because people don't understand. Some people don't understand what I'm saying when I speak. So it's just sad. You're right, Nervin's high school sweethearts. And he said that not too long ago. He said in a video, have I ever got cheated on? And he said he got cheated on when he got out of high school. So he didn't want to say who, because, again, this, as much as people say, and Chris is immature in a lot of ways, but at the same time, he could have blasted her so hard or down talked her so much in the last year or so, and I still haven't seen him mistalk her or mistreat her in any way since all this stuff has transpired. And at the same time, every time she's in an interview or going through something, she's always down talking them. And that's the kind of stuff that hurts me and hurts my heart, because that's the stuff that her baby's got to look at or see when he gets older, Keep on talking about that baby bump. Greaves, see the baby bump. She is always lying, and that's the problem. She telling me go plant flowers, and girl, you was bending over planting too many flowers. Yeah, it's more sad for Chris, cause when like you said, after all those years, you don't easily get over somebody. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out, Crease. That's so funny. You keep on talking about that bump. Yeah, he chooses not to talk about her. And that's where the respect from me comes from him. Because the way he was treated over this last year, he did say a couple of little things that I wouldn't have said towards a woman that I have a child by, but nothing like outrageous where he would have to answer to his son later. That's the kind of stuff I look at. Got to keep that in mind. They have kids out here. They have a child out here who is going to be asking questions later or trying to figure out what's going on or what happened. I always say that. Oh, you was hoping it was a prank? I know they got those fake bellies out right now. But no, The other day I was saying, I was like, oh, she looking kind of, them hips was spreading like batter. So I was like, she looking kind of thick there, and she looked like a little, like she was getting chunky. And every time you turn around, she's talking about them Uber Eats. So that's always a dead giveaway, talking about the food. Somebody who's trying to lose weight or stay skinny, they don't talk about that. Remember, she was talking about them slim, trim tummy teas only for about a week. How does Dean feel about this? I don't know, because Dean don't keep up on it. Dean will just tell you how he feels about a situation in general. How do you feel, Dean? He says she's always eating. Yes. Yeah, she's been looking tired. I seen that in her eyes. Everybody was saying that she was smoking. She didn't look like she was smoking. She just looked weird. She looked droopy. I've been saying that for the last couple of months. Did she like the tummies, little buddy? Yep, she did look like real droopy and draggy. And the baggy clothes. Yep, everybody was talking about the clothes. Saying she needed somebody else to dress her. She was dressing herself the way she was trying to hide that belly. I think it's kind of funny. My sister's pregnant, and she's already a grandmom. She 40 years old. Well, that's good. Whoever did her makeup the other day in that green outfit, they did a good job. Her makeup was banging. I did admit that. When I see something good, or if I see her doing something good, I admit it. I'll comment. But if I don't see it, I'm saying how I feel. And those kids be getting mad at me, but I'm just being real. Ain't no reason to lie. Sure can't hide a pregnant belly. Yeah, reading the comments. And the outfit. They hid that belly good, too, in that outfit. No, Nervins, you cannot fully know nobody in a year. And then she wasn't there a whole year, okay? She just started going in December, seeing them, unless she was going to see them before then and nobody knows. That's what I'm saying. The truth always comes out in the light. It's all coming out now, I'll tell you that much. Sure wasn't in the basement for a year. She ain't go to that basement till after Spicy V Day. A little bit after that. Okay, little buddy. He says right, she wasn't in the basement for a year. Nope, couple months. It's sad, but hey, all we can do is pray for the best. So how do you feel about this situation? Do you have any input? Not really.
No, I'm just gonna listen to you. That guy don't know nothing about raising a baby. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we know this. Because she don't even know much.
I mean, my thing is like, now if you add on another one to the family, if you're going to do right by the first one, and we see how that working out. More than we know, Just gotta wait and see what happens. Very sad.
Well, y'all, all we gotta do is pray that she has a nice, healthy pregnancy and delivers a nice, healthy baby. That's what they need to pray first before.
It's too late for praying now. They gotta start working and doing things to perfect their beings because they got another one coming along. See, the bad thing is, you see, he joined a family that's got one added on, so now he's got to be both ways with both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
can't treat one better than the other.
You know what I'm saying? So he's got to come out his shell, whatever it might be, whatever he got to do, But I don't know. I don't see it.
I can't see it. I guess we got. That's what I'm saying. You gotta pray and see what happens.
I don't see it. Only thing I'm gonna see is, if anything, they're just gonna get a whole bunch of stuff and try to make it look good. But it's not. It's not gonna work. Money's not gonna put you where you want to be. It's not about that. It's about the happiness, And he was never really. Well,
financially isn't even a question here.
Going to the first thing that was gonna make him happy. That was gonna make him feel like this is what's gonna make me successful, and he's very successful now. you know, and now he's going to be even more successful because there's so many people that want a piece of Clarence. It's that simple.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's so many people. You know, so just imagine the whole relationship they're gonna have to go through, the problems they're gonna have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they you know, just the stuff that they're going through right now, the whole everybody just coming at them. I mean, they're gonna have to save that money. They're gonna have to make sure security's right. They're gonna have to make sure that you know they get private schools and everything's gonna be good because you know they got a lot of friends out here. You know, and let's just use that word like that. You know, people is just gonna be all around the way they are. But to say that this is something that was definitely in the works to them, yeah, they knew about it. We did too. Ain't nobody want to listen to them. But it's the way it is, you know?
Hmm.
But at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know? It's done. It's on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Their followers
All
are
over the
gonna see
internet.
it. Their followers are going to see it. They're going to have the time to see.
Well, that's
But
the
it's
problem now.
no, but
Everybody's
no, no, no,
saying
no, no.
how you feel
This
because
is
of the
the
way
time. This is the time when you give back
people
to
been
your.
talking
This is
to
the
her.
time when you give back to your community, and you show
True.
people the baby feeding times, the distressing with you know, just the things you got to go
The
through,
real stuff.
just to do it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
That it's not easy. That's what they need to show the
I
kids.
guess they're still YouTubers or whatever they
Yeah,
are. You
they
know,
just started a
you
new
know.
YouTube page.
So I mean, they got a lot of work
Show
ahead
the
of them.
real life stuff
You
of
know,
how hard it
they
is
got a lot
taking
of
care of
work. They got a
kids.
lot of work ahead of them.
Right.
A lot of work ahead of them. You know. But
And
then
that's
again,
true.
maybe they won't be like that. Maybe they'll do like, you know,
Be
like we've
private.
seen people do in the past before, have their kid just sitting there coughing while they all the way somewhere else. You know, but you know how that
That
goes.
sucks.
You know what I'm saying? Because some people, they rather other people take care of their kids.
Yeah, it is bad for
You know?
business that she just got signed.
Actually, it might be good for business, y'all. It might be bad for image. You understand what I'm saying? There's two different things. Image and business. So you gonna get, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get business. But your image is gonna be
Green said a
tainted.
rich bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Your image is
A
gonna be
rich
tainted.
chick with good poom poom. Is it good? Is the question. That thing might be worn out by now. Shoot, that thing's being passed around.
Ask Spot, he'll tell
Good
you.
poom poom.
Ask Spot, he'll tell you. Ask Spot, he'll tell you.
Oh, stop. Oh, I said that. I said, by the God, you sold Joe. I said, you sure it ain't Joe? And you sure it ain't Joe, baby?
Who's the baby?
You say you gonna have him on Springer. You are not the papa.
I mean, long nights.
Martin Lewis had just did a video saying
lots
that.
of drinking, you know, plenty of video editing, you know, y'all stuck in
Say they was up all night, all together.
Anything, sky's the limits. I was saying it a while back, but I'm not going to brand it like that, but something's going on. You know what I'm saying? It might be clickbait. It might be clickbait for all of us to, you know, I don't know.
Let's see what the world will say, right? Who knows? I don't know.
What the world will say.
They got these fake bellies out now.
But if anything, it must be some drug use going on. Because
well, everybody already confirmed that Clarence.
Going on. Well, then.
So that's already confirmed.
Best, but you got a lot of work to do, and twice the work now, and a whole lot more watching, because you just added on a new edition. You know what I'm saying?
I'm right about that.
Straight up, this is business. This is business. Business, you got to handle business as a mama. You know what I'm saying? You got two mouths to worry about. Now you can't go back and be like, oh, Chris, I need you to pull your pants up and act like a dad. He
keeps on saying that about drug use, but he doesn't follow them. But I keep telling him Clarence, we already know Clarence be smoking. To shelf her. Cree said, why Dean say that about the drug use?
Because her face look all sunk in, look red at some periods.
Oh, you think her? But I think now because she's pregnant. If she wasn't pregnant, it was something else.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. With them, you never know. With them, you never know. And I'm just gonna say it like that. You never know. And that's just the way I feel. Because the way she's been looking. You know what I'm saying? I believe that she's pregnant. But at the same time, if she's not, then we know what it is. Because you went to New York, like I said, you had no business going there. I said that
I
a long
agree
time
with
ago.
Dean.
I said that in my last video that she was going to get rolled over like a piece of the pavement. She was going to get pregnant down there, ruin the whole relationship. I said it all. I'm sorry.
Princess Brown, hello, how are you? It's sad. That's all I do know. But
she hangs out with those guys. They're the ones that like to go off the floor of them places and text up what they want to text up, and had her running around like that in the very beginning. She was a very beautiful person. She was a very beautiful individual. She had a very, very bright future. Not saying that she doesn't have a bright future right now, but because of the road that she chose to walk with them, it made her path even more harder. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It made her path even more harder. You understand?
That's true.
I screamed at, you don't need no man. Now look at it right now. You got deals coming down, but you knocked up for this kid. You know what I'm saying? Who don't know the first thing about changing diapers? You know what I'm saying? And even if he does, how many times he goes, listen, you got diapers, you got the runs, you got time that you got to stay up and hold that baby and feed
the path
that
is
baby
harder.
because that baby's crying. Life is just getting up. What you going to do? Pay somebody and wait for mama hand and foot? You got to pull them undies up right now. You can't be walking around in stores in shorts worrying about pillows. You got a kid on the way. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. This is real life. Welcome to being a dad, homie.
Real world. Real life stuff. It's true.
I mean, how many times? How many? Here's the thing. Here's the sweetness.
Worrying about pillows and didn't even know what size bed he's in. Didn't even know the size of his bed.
Bitterness. Here's the sweetness and bitterness of life, right? The sweetness and bitterness of life is this. There's plenty of people that in the past you had a lot of things to say about, oh, them and their little ones. You're gonna have to. It's a lot you're gonna have to learn now. But you're dealing with two because you're involved with a family. You know what I'm saying? And no matter what you do now, you are bonded somehow with the C, the J. No matter what you do, buddy. Right. If it turns out to be yours, because Spot is still on my list.
Oh, Dean.
Nah, I'm just messing around. You never know.
He still talk about Spot.
Know. You never know. You never know. Don't nobody know nothing until you get that test. I don't believe nothing. There's many roads that you have to walk to get to where she's at right now. We don't know what doors she had to go through or what she had to do to get in those doors. And this is just the reality. It's not easy to just walk and pop up every day like that and say that this is what's going to happen. No. We might all be shocked at the end of it.
Yeah, Dean told her a long time ago about messing with these dudes. That's what he keeps on saying. I can't find the video. He said a long time ago, going to end up messed up, knocked up.
Well, we got the video. I'll find it.
You said she wasn't talking to who? Her tail didn't want to listen. It's true. Bronx tail.
The thing that's so sad is...
Yeah, Nervins.
The thing that's so sad is that the mom is out here and she's trying to encourage people to get stuff together. I mean, you need to get stuff at home together first. You know what I'm saying? This is a very serious thing. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, what she does is going to affect her career. How people see her, how people see them. You know, it's going to affect them. This is a very serious thing. You have all eyes on you.
Yep.
So now she needs a real man to step up, and you got to be a real man. It can't be no joking around, no games being
My son's therapist texted me at 8 o'clock this morning, like, look at this. I already saw it. They busted John overnight yesterday.
All I'm going to say is it's a rough
Yes,
road.
I'll tell him he said hi. He's in the other room. I sure will.
No,
Yeah.
I don't see it. I don't.
I was going to say,
To
what
be
her
honest,
mother
I
say?
don't
What
see
she
it
say
lasting.
towards us? Or she was just talking in general towards people? You said she came at y'all, but got the nerve to come at y'all. Ain't talking to Queen. She talking to a lot of people these days. I like some of the stuff she says, but she got to practice what she's preaching. Clarence said he didn't want any kids anytime soon. This is
A
the
message
mindset.
can come by a message. A message can come different ways. It can come by somebody delivering good. It can come
Well,
by somebody
that's what my
delivering
whole point
bad.
is.
But a
They're always
message
worried
is a
about how
message.
cute somebody is.
But
That doesn't always mean
exactly,
anything. You're right.
exactly.
Try to have a baby. She said it not a couple of months ago. Oh, we would have a cute baby though. She never healed. Never had a week or two by herself. Never took that baby for a little weekend getaway by herself together to get to know each other. Oh, mm-mm-mm.
She's talking about what kind of fruit are you bearing. You hear that? Yeah. She was watching my video, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that's so funny is that she like literally had the nerve to get on there and say, I can't control my kids. Yeah, obviously you can.
Nope.
But
Never.
no. Trust me. To her, it's all the same. Like I couldn't even get up there and show my face and be proud to show my face with my seed running around acting the way they acting.
Nope.
No kind of way, man. How could you even hold your head up high and walk and sit in front of a video camera talking about I'm proud to be their mom? Come on now. And then you got God and everything else behind it, like it's supposed to be something
You're right. Still
that's
her
so
child.
precious and so special. You can't go out here and tell people all this stuff and still not handle your own business in your own backyard. We all struggling. Yeah, we all struggling. But you got 1, 2, and 3 strikes against you because all of them seem like they just jumping out of some
Hello,
dirty
Lady
bag.
Red. How are
And I'm
you?
sorry to say it like that, no matter how beautiful they may look on the outside or how nice
You're
their
right,
voices may
Creeves.
sound. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's mad at me because they said that I was talking bad when I said that she messed up on all her kids. Now, I wasn't really judging her like that. I was more so saying that, like I said, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. But when you're going to get on the internet and be out here doing everything that they're doing, yeah, that kind of, people are going to, on the internet, publicly, people are going to bring it back on the people that raised you. That's just how how do I want to say it? That's how the world goes around. That's how it is. We can judge, but we can say, yeah. Say we can't judge, right?
That's what you're trying to say, yeah.
Call spade a spade. It's true.
Yep.
Yep. We don't want to judge, but you can see by the way people act and the way they're treating people, pretty much.
Well,
I'm blessed is crazy because
the only
Clarence
thing
said
about if he don't have to worry about being a stepdad, but he's still in a relationship with a woman that has a child by another man now. If this is proves to be his child, which I don't got that in question.
Yeah, she really did cheat on Chris.
Of course she did.
Like he said, Chris didn't lie. And that's what I've been trying to speak about the whole time. Chris didn't lie about anything. And I think it was wrong for her to sit here and watch everybody treat him the way he did while she put Clarence on a pedestal when Clarence was the one helping her commit adultery. That's what happened. Queen is a liar, a cheater, and neglectful. You're right. Everything you're saying is true. Chris didn't lie. Only thing Chris didn't do was tell the full truth about her. And I respect him for that. He was not going ham on her because he could have really went ham on her and made her look real bad. God gave us a mind so that we can judge and think critically. Well, that's what the internet is for. And that's what I realized. Like, ain't nobody going to sit here and tell me I can't speak the way I want to speak on the internet. The internet is here for people to read and judge and say how they feel.
Who's that just came in Nervin's number? Who's that?
Nervin's been in the family for a long time.
No, who's the other one? It's the,
Somebody else? Who?
Nervin's numbers. That's his face there?
Mm-hmm.
What? Wait a minute.
He always had a face on his picture. Yeah, they keep on. It seems like every time I make a video, then they come back with something to clarify their story. Just like Clarence and Mod the God sat there the other night telling their story of everything. And then he made a video saying, this is his first time seeing Queen perform. I thought when you went to Florida was the first time you seen her perform. So they just making videos up and they're making money off of them because the kids are going to view them and whatever. But nowadays they have little private chat rooms set up so that they all go in those private rooms and they talk about what they want so they can stay hidden. But that's to each their own.
Apparently we're supposed to be banned, I heard, right?
Yeah, we're banned from there, but who cares?
Apparently we're supposed to be banded or something. You know, we're supposed to be like the old trolley people that we're not supposed to be going in there, and they're not supposed to talk to us. They're not supposed to listen to us. You know, so it's really it's
no,
really,
they might be. So if they're not on here, somebody's on
really,
here
really
watching.
funny because their lives are about to change. Their lives are about to change so much in the direction in which they're going. And they're going to be upset about a lot of things because people got some big pants to fill.
Big pants to fill.
Mom, but we need toilet paper, everything.
All right, Dean.
And we all want to see it on the World Wide Web.
Right.
You know, it's been long overdue. It's been long coming, you know.
Long overdue. Watch out, Pooh.
What y'all say? Patty going to be babysitting? What?
Patty, you take that damn wig off. He's
Man.
starting to look too cute in it.
Spot needs to realize, man. He needs to really realize.
He might be the baby
you
daddy.
know, in question, no doubt. No doubt. They should make a YouTube video on that. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, y'all plan to do that right now and use this cut this day. You understand what I'm saying? Father. Yeah, you know?
The father. Well, I'm still trying to figure out how the Clarence sweatshirt got back to Chris's house.
They're going why the baby
in January.
Gets to be with Queen all the time.
After Queen went to New York in December on the girls' trip, in January, that sweatshirt apparently ended up at Chris's house. And I'm still trying to figure out how. Can y'all figure out that one for me? Can anybody figure? Am I right, y'all? Or am I wrong?
So that sweatshirt was in the house.
It was in the house. How to get there, though? I'm still trying to figure that out. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out how that sweatshirt got in there between December and January when she went back to Houston for a moment for the baby. It's like, nah, let me stop.
Hey.
Hey.
Gotta get checkups. Nah,
hey.
Let me stop.
Checkups. He said gotta get checkups.
Let me stop.
It is a gotta get checkups. Somebody got a checkup. They was still married. Somebody owes some dues. It's like, let me stop talking junk. See, y'all gonna have me talking junk.
How many people they done been in front of and told this wild story, man?
And they keep on trying to change and cover it up.
But I guess they could flex like that.
Because they want to try to catch me slipping, but I remember everything I said. I'm not that old. They don't realize I'm full of wisdom. You know, till I get a rinse. When I get a rinse, I'll be black again, too.
Somebody said you spelled black wrong in your title.
Huh?
Somebody said you spelled black wrong in your title.
Back? No, I said back. B-A-C.
Oh, they said you spelled black wrong. Oh.
I didn't say black. I said back. I'm back.
I know what you were trying to write.
Oh, probably because I said I'm back. Clarence
Yo,
got the
what are they
bag
talking
now.
about? He danced to a raw dog.
Yeah, he was raw dogging that spoon in the cradle. My thing is, he kept on calling her his daughter on the plane. So you was doing your daughter. That's what got me. Don't call your kid my daughter, my kid. I'm putting my feet on her. So you was treating her like a stepping stool. It was shipped to her. Shipped to her to Chris's house. She had already moved out before January. So why would he ship it there? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
He wants to know if I think Chris is upset. I'm gonna be honest with you. Deep down, Chris is upset.
He's upset. I'm sure he's upset.
Chris is upset because of people that speak like me and other people and just tell it like it is, and it's not towards him, but it's like the way he feels, because it's like it's true, but he knows that when his is away from him, he can't control it, because like you know what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like if his is with him, then he's good.
He ain't strapped up because he wanted that bag. He know what he was doing. My thing is, y'all ain't even had time to go to the clinic and shit.
Listen, that was the smartest thing he could have done, man.
Are they safe? He just got out of a relationship, and she just got out of a cheating relationship, and y'all both just
in his position,
combined yourselves together.
In his position, the way that it is right now, that was the smartest thing he could have done. That was the dumbest thing she could have done, though, and that's for real.
Never lied.
Because she could have been the woman, and listen, man. You just don't want to get caught like that.
I think she still has love for Chris, too. If you ask me.
It ain't going to last.
Say they pimping his baby mama. He sees that, and that probably hurts him even more because he knows that she's very humble. That's one thing I'm starting to notice. She don't say much, but she got a little mouth when she ready. She ain't that quiet either, because I'm like, the way her friend talks, you could tell they ain't used to being quiet. She just plays a good part. She plays her part very well. That I will say. Smartest thing Claire did. And dumb for her, right? Hey, Core.
No, that's bad for her. She don't need this.
He said dumb for her.
Yeah,
he said that was the smartest thing Claire could have did, and dumb for her.
That's what I'm saying, because this is bad. This is bad for her right now. This is just bad for her right now. Most people think that, it's a good thing, but it's not for her right now to be so young in her career and to be at the point, this is going to take away. But then again, like I said, what's up with the high notes? You know what I'm saying? And I keep on saying that over and over again. People don't understand what's up with the high notes. But maybe one day people will get what I'm saying. But
what does that mean? What's up with the high notes?
The high notes, man. Anyhow.
What's that mean?
The high notes, like the singing, the high notes, the high notes, man. Not good at high notes.
Well, maybe when she was pregnant, she couldn't kick her high notes, because you keep on saying she wasn't singing as good. Is that what you mean?
Singing is not.
Yeah, really because singing, when you're pregnant, everything's not always the same.
Even before, I don't like really singing high notes. No high notes. No. You know what I'm saying? No real strong notes. But I guess singers today aren't the way they used to be back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Singers back in the days, they really had vocal cords, man. They was like, yo.
That's all we could do is wish the best, Corey.
Listen,
Yeah. I just, like I say, babies are a lot of responsibility. They take work, they take time, they take patience, they take love. And everybody in the singing industry already knows how hard it is. And I was saying it earlier before I got cut off, but even Cardi B, she didn't know it was going to be as hard as she's saying now. That, she thought she was going to be healed, and she's still not healed enough to go back out and do her thing. When I had my epidural, and you don't want to talk about stuff like this, but it's a lot you have to do when you're getting ready for childbirth. As I'm looking at the video, I'm like, Queen, she doesn't even look that happy. I'm sure she's happy, but it's more to it than just having a baby. That's why I said everybody out here is, oh, I'm so happy. It's going to be a cute baby. It's going to be this and that. It's, y'all know how much stress she's under. As far as just being pregnant in general, yeah, having 2 different baby dads, trying to be a singer, trying to juggle her life back and forth. Um, uh, well, good thing they're okay on a financial note, because now they got rent. They got, you know, I don't think they got a car note yet, but that's going to have to happen eventually, I guess. But, you know, it's a lot to it. More than just laying down and having a baby. And Corey said, I can't believe it. That's what everybody keeps saying.
Well, we shall see.
Yeah, Cardi B been telling it like it is. She can't even get herself back together. She's saying she's stressed out. She going through all kinds of depression and stuff like that. It happens. It's real. I'm telling y'all, when they gave my epidural in my back, it messed my legs up. And that was over 10 years ago. And I still have numbing and burning in my legs from an epidural. So it's a lot to childbirth in itself. So, and then Queen had a hard time having CJ. If I'm not mistaken, somebody said she had a hard time giving birth to him. That's hard. And then she had to have him C-section. She may have to do that again. It's a lot. So that's why I say, in all actuality, everybody needs to just pray for her and pray for a healthy baby before everybody's out here wishing for a cute baby or, oh, this is the best thing for them in the world and this and that. No, there's a lot more to it than just the material part of it. Yeah, CJ's still not in pre-K. They need to go to parenting classes. Nope. You're right about that. Postpartum is no joke. Not only that, you gotta sign your life away before you have a baby. You gotta sign like damn near 10 darn papers saying if they do this, if they do that, I may get hurt. I made this, I made that. If something happens to you during the surgery, we're going to save you first and not the baby. I mean, that was the worst thing, but you got to sign that kind of stuff. But that's the kind of stuff these kids don't know or understand. That's why a lot of kids that are out here saying, oh, I'm so happy. Oh, my God, this is the best. First thing I want to ask them is, did they ever have a child? Because obviously they didn't. They know nothing about it. Yeah, pregnancy part is easy. It's the childbirth and then taking care of them afterwards. Clarence is not going to people. All these celebrity chicks. Yeah, they in Atlanta now. She real little. She a little fish in a big, 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 big pond. Right about that.
Nah,
what you say, Corey? You think it might be a prank?
Nah, she'll be alright. Y'all think she'll be alright? Nah, she'll be alright. Nah, she'll be alright.
Maybe. Wait till he get up in the strip clubs. And he did a video the other day. Is it okay to party? Is it okay to party in a relationship? He's trying to clarify it right now. He ready to party. What's that strip club in New York that everybody be going to? The LIARS? Is that what it's called? Or is that in Philly? That's in Philly. It's one in
What is it, Delilah's Den?
No, it's one place in Atlanta that everybody goes to. You think it's a prank, Corey? I don't know. I said that too, but I don't know.
I'm waiting to see.
I just turned 30, July 15. I found out July 13. I'm pregnant. Oh, congratulations, Lady Red. Is this your first? I guess because you say you just turned 30 and just found out. Say he like LA women. He might be hanging out in LA a little more. That's what I'm saying. When she get bigger in her pregnancy, she ain't gonna be able to travel too much and go nowhere. Clarence is 24, I think. Oh, goodness, it is. It's very scary. Just be ready for it. You know, God's with you all the way. Sometimes try to go natural, but see, I didn't choose to. I wanted to be natural too, but then I swelled up at the last minute, so I had to have a emergency C-section because he turned breech and turned around, so his head went up, so they couldn't take him natural. And so last minute had to do an emergency C-section. You're right about that, Creeves. And the thing was with me is because I'm overweight, and they ain't really explain that, but when you're overweight, they don't really know where they're going to poke you at in your spine. So they hit me in the wrong part of my spine. So that's what happened with me. Mainly because of my weight. Chris ain't going to say nothing right now. He's probably hurt. He probably had, you know, hope for them. And like I said, they just have years in. They have history. Yeah, do some natural research. Natural is usually the best way to go. But sometimes, you know, emergencies happen. They have to emergency take the baby, or, you know, you could, yeah, I was going to say natural. C-section, after all that, they ended up putting me to sleep, so I wasn't awake during my C-section anyway. But I was going to say that's what can happen, but I don't think you can choose to go to sleep. Radio interview when the guy was speaking straight facts and clean about jumping in to a new relationship with Clarence. And yes, and his words went into their ear and out. And yeah, and he said, is that the one where he was like, he just came out bluntly, like, are y'all effing? Now, I was like, that was disrespectful. But I wanted to know what was the answer. Because I already knew. Why do you think Chris hasn't said anything? Patty has no hit record. Nope. Then why do you think Chris hasn't said anything? I want to know from... He wants to know from a man.
That's a good question. I'm thinking to myself, that's a good question. There's a lot of reasons why. That's a very good question.
Oh, wow. Your mom had a baby in Pennsylvania and they stuck her. Yeah. One of my cousins said they got stuck and it went to their head. Yeah, you could go to a private birthing center. Or you could just go natural. A lot of those. Don't let it bother you, though, because it's you know, is more important than, you know, anything, all in general. You know what I mean? You want to get your baby out healthy and, you know, perfect. You know what I mean? Without any complications either way. So just pray for for the best, you know, the best delivery, because it's not all bad. My one sister has 4 kids. The other one is about to have 4. Yeah, say they kissing her butt. She the golden ticket. She made that money and got them out of there. Yeah, but she said they helped her out. She giving them all the credit for it. But that's on her. Let her shine. I just hope that, like they said, they start paying more attention.
I guess maybe Chris, I'm addressing that question, Greaser.
How would you feel as a man?
Yeah, I guess maybe Chris just feels like, well, hey, not my child, but at the same time,
Somebody said
he
Chris
listen,
told
listen,
told him
listen,
what time
listen.
are y'all gonna be at the airport. He trying to
So,
see Clarence. I think the other day he said
so,
Clarence owes him
so,
a fair
so,
one.
so my
So
thing,
what you think?
listen, my thing is this. He's sitting back in himself thinking that because like it's like this, right? Like, yeah, they got a baby together, but now you haven't but back
Right.
to get together like that again because she had a baby for him and just the type of person. Just when you look at him, just the type of person he looked like he'd been with a lot of women. You know what I'm saying? So a man don't want to rest home in that at the end of the night. You don't always want to. Some men are real particular about where they lay home at. So I hope that this answers your question. But
They talk about speak theme. Hold that for a second.
so
Speak theme.
so
Oh, that's why I did.
I mean, at it like you could look at it a lot of ways. You could look at like maybe he's waiting to see if it's true itself. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe he knows something that we don't know and he's just laughing.
Might be the
You
Papa
know?
too. He
Like
might be. He
like
might
I
be
said, because
in the
I
running.
remember a period and a point
That sweatshirt ended up
where I
there.
remember a period and a point when they were in the same city at the same time and he ended up just happened to be there. And I don't think that's the first time that situation happened. You know what I'm saying? So who knows what goes on behind closed doors? We only know what we know on camera. You know what I'm saying? And what they tell us and what they portray. But at the same time, if it's the way it's supposed to be, yes, he's hurt. He's hurt. And as far as seeing him for a fair one, I'm pretty sure he want to give him a fair one. You know what I'm saying? So anything else is nothing less. Connections breaking? Oh, okay. No, we're good. So how everybody doing, man? Like what's up? How is everybody? Hmm. Nobody's really saying anything. They don't really say much when I get on. Nah, why everybody get quiet when I'm on? Like nobody don't want to say nothing. I love you guys, you know what I'm saying? Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's been doing good in their lives, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that's just how I feel about, Chris and, everything that he's going through in his head. Like for I'm definitely pretty sure that he won't give him a nice fair one, you know. But as far as prank where Clarence called his sister and told her he got a girl pregnant, and he was pissed. So now that's why Queen, she may not be too. Oh, okay. You remember that?
What?
You remember that when they called the sister and played that prank like they was pregnant?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I said
yeah,
it. I
yeah,
said it that
yeah,
day. Let me find
yeah.
out somebody gonna be pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And they talking about she reaching. You're reaching,
Well,
Martha, you're reaching. No, I reached that nail right on the damn hole.
Well, it is what it is, but getting back to this guy, man, do y'all really think he's going I'm not one to say babies will change you. When a baby comes out and you see the child and it looks like you know, it might change him, but right now, I mean, I don't even think he know what he's in store for. If he got little nieces or whatever, I can understand all that, but to have one 24/7 and deal with the poop and the diapers and the peeing and the whole stuff that goes with it, the crying and the trying to get the baby to drink and eat and just have the baby not cry and be happy all the it's a good bit of work. It'll teach you about being a man. It'll teach you about being responsible. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of good videos out there where I'm showing me, interacting with little Dean, doing a lot of stuff because I did a lot when my lady was hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because she was hurt for a while after the surgery, and I don't talk about stuff like this, but I had to do all that stuff. Holding my son for 4 hours, I had to bathe my lady as well as my son at the same time. Yeah, tell him that, like, listen, I went, listen, man, you got to get ready for this stuff, man. You can't be calling upon somebody else to wash your lady down. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that you're gonna have to be prepared for. You know what I'm saying? You got to be ready, man. You know what I'm saying? And don't buy the wrong diapers, man.
That's minor here. They gotta know physically and emotionally how it is. Diapers is material shit.
Spot ain't never gonna have a hit record because he's always gonna be a follower. He's always gonna be one that always wants. He always wanted a piece of that. Listen, y'all. He always wanted a piece of that. That's why he was. Oh, there was one video. There was one video where he was laying on the bed and he was looking up the crack of her butt. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it like that just because sometimes kids just be on here, you know. But I'm gonna keep it 100. And I always said that before. You know what I'm saying? He was the darkest thing running around. That's why his name is Spot. That's all he will ever be, is a spot in their life. They can say he's part of whatever crew they want to call him part of, whatever little clique or gang they got. You know what I'm saying? Listen, exactly, a cover up and a curtain. You understand? Yeah, sometimes people buy the wrong diapers and they learn, but you know they'll figure it all out. No, no. His music is more a lot of beats, a lot of good. You know what? Like, nah, man. Nah. I don't think he gonna make it like that. I mean, he's got a lot of followers, but it's the kids. You know what I'm saying? That's the sad thing. Like, in some place they can't legally buy these, and buy the music. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I mean, maybe eventually. But right now, currently in his life right now, with the way he is, no.
Apparently, he just came from a meeting. Maybe making some hits.
I mean, people, like I said, the kids gonna love him. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the kids are gonna love him, but is he really gonna make it in the industry? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He might break away from them, but see, my thing is, if he wants to make it, honestly. If that brother wants to make it honestly, he would have to leave YouTube alone and be about his music. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I think. Like, honestly, he would have to leave YouTube. I mean, he's not that great at YouTube any which way, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, people love him because of what he does for his music. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what he should be doing. Not saying that he shouldn't be on the YouTube stream. I'm not saying that at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that at all about him. But if he wants to be in music, he should be in music. And I think then he would be good at it. But what do I know? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's just somebody asked, so look, that's just what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, I'm going to tell you, you get the name Spot for a reason. You say he still doesn't have 1 million subs. Don't y'all understand why? This is YouTube, man. YouTube, if you're too dark, man, your numbers ain't going to be that great, man. I don't know if y'all don't realize that, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of good people that their numbers should be a lot better, but they're not because of the bronzeness in their skin. Okay? Once again, like I said, and I'm going to say this one more time, okay? Maybe he should just stick to doing music alone. For real.
Well, let's go shopping.
That's just, yeah, like, but see, her voice has been like, see, even in the beginning, she was feeding you, but she wasn't really like feeding you with them like, come on, man, you can go to church sometimes and get and get sisters from off the choir to hit better notes. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you like it is. You know, like there's voices and then there's vocal voices. You know, and vocally speaking, like the way her voice is, it's a good voice. But I mean, when it comes, look, like you gotta be able to hit some, you know, like she can sing, but I just don't hear the power behind it. Like it just doesn't. I don't know. It just doesn't do nothing for me like that. You know, just doesn't. Some music does. You know, but hers is different. Maybe it's because that's the way she intends her music to be. I don't know because I don't know what's in her head when she's thinking of her songs. You know, only she knows.
She need to
You
write her
know,
own medicine now.
but
Taste her own medicine.
like I said before, I've all been saying this. I would like to definitely see her hit some high notes. It's, I mean, like it's his destiny to be alone. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some people they help you build, and then you know, like Batman and Robin wasn't forever. You know what I'm saying? Then you had Nightwing, and well, actually, first you had Nightwing, I believe it was. Then you had Batman. Then you got the whole Robin, and then they got turned into Batman stuff like that. That's how it actually came. So, but too many people don't understand that because Nightwing was originally Batman, and Batman, blah blah blah. Then, you know. But yeah, the power, the power. But as far as for spot, like I said, I remember that he did this live with this. I think it was a brown rocking chair, and I'm thinking to myself, and a window with a funny AC in it, and I'm thinking to myself, I felt sorry for him at that point because I realized that he was just alone. You know what I'm saying? This was around the time he went and he gave his mom $100. Remember? Yeah, he goes. You know, I think that was pretty nice. But I think he'll do better just do looking into his music because trying to really play both ends for him is not really, you know, like I wouldn't
Trying to
say
be a
so much.
spicy spot, he ain't working.
Yeah, I wouldn't say so much. I would if I was him, I wouldn't put so much into the YouTube in. I might do a lot of Instagram because I know a lot of music people like to do the Instagram all the time and they just keep on boom 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 rocking out like that. I would definitely do that. But as far as for YouTube, I wouldn't mess with it. You know what I'm saying? I think YouTube is not for people that really want to be musicians unless they plan to be doing their music free of the heart and sharing it on YouTube. Because on this platform, you will be,
Judged.
yeah, you will be judged, you will be looked at. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's happening now. So the choices they make is they obviously they must need the money just like we all do. You know, so ain't no front in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they're on YouTube. So they got to realize that because if you didn't, you wouldn't be on YouTube trying to defend what? You would just be living your life into hell with what people think because you'd be making the money any which way and it wouldn't matter. They would just hear about you when somebody catches a picture. Oh, wow, there they go. And they take a picture. You know what I'm saying? Then he be like, "Oh, we seen them today. Oh, they don't do YouTube no more. They gave up. But look, they're thriving. They're growing." You know what I'm saying? Then I think they'll be really worth something as a commodity item. But right now, the way that they are, they got a lot of work to do. You know what I'm saying? But then on the other hand, this is not originally her first child, so she's got to deal with that because there is a bondage with your first a first lover, whatever, blah 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 you want to call it, a
Right.
first baby dad, and that dude is still around. He in the picture, and he don't gotta like it because it was dirty, it was foul, the way everything went down, the way he was treated throughout the whole rodeo, this whole horse show. You know what I'm saying? And the only ones that was riding a horse was the two of them. You know, and then whoever else was involved in between that. Because I'm gonna tell you something, man. Everything that looks good to us ain't always mean it's good, man. that tree might rattle with a whole bunch of surprises when this whole thing is done. Because trust me, at one point, if he's not a smart brother, I would definitely ask for a test. And I don't care what nobody say. I'm just not gonna say just because you tell me and you real celebrity. No, I'm gonna find out at some point. You know what I'm saying? But he might be one of them type of brothers where it just don't matter because right now all it is about them numbers in that paper. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how it is. You know. So what y'all think? Y'all think he'll ride do y'all think he'll ride or die boy? Or do you think he one of them boys that, you know, want to be a man, but he gonna turn around and try to be like, oh, it's some type of drama to leave her stuck with the baby? You know? I just want to see what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I just can't see it. And then with the attention that he's getting by all these women in the United States, is he gonna be able to keep his fly shut? It's a lot of stuff you gotta worry about, you know? Hey, and then he's got to deal with her attitude, her behavior during this pregnancy, you know? So good luck there, my friend. You know, because it's just the way it's going to be, you know, especially if he hasn't always been nice to her throughout the whole thing. You know, because I, to be honest with you, I don't know. That sometimes he seems like he's a nice guy, but I don't know, man. Like that, I don't know. But I feel bad for her because she could have made better choices. You know, and I'm hoping and I'm praying that everything is going to be well for them. You know. Well, Queen said in an interview because that's the way men treated her throughout her life. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to treat you good because the yards that you look in. When you go looking in those type of yards, man, for those type of people, you're going to get what you're looking for. And I said this before. She did it to herself. And there was a whole bunch of people out there telling her, come on, man, this is not the time for that chick to be having no baby. Well, I ain't trying to hear that mess. That's going to slow you down when you're supposed to be getting married. People want to hear you bang out. We want to hear you rock out. We want to hear all this sounds and this stuff that you've been promising. We don't want to hear you sitting down doing YouTube videos talking about my baby this, my baby that. Oh, this is what I got to do until I get back on the record. Then when you start going back, oh, it's like it's hard. No. You know what I'm saying? Stuff going to change. What is he saying? When I say those type of people, I'm talking about individuals who think like, how can I put it? Money and hard work is not going to get you where you want. Because let me tell you something. It's easy to go and do something for a good 15, 20, 30, even an hour, 2, 3 hours. That's fine. But when you have to consistently do it on a daily basis, you know what I'm saying, and deal and juggle with the whole life that you have, there's pressures right now that they have. I mean, the pressures are tremendous. And it's a lot of responsibilities. Man, I'm tired. I tell you that right now. I've been to work after this week. How Clarence didn't get Lizzie pregnant. I don't know, man. Who knows what's going on with that situation right there? I don't know. Sometimes it's just not a match to produce no good fruit. Everybody's quiet.
How many people there? I don't know nobody in here. You got a store in the back room.
Here. You actually like people were fighting it. So, I watch UFC sometimes, but I like a lot of wrestling. I watch UFC.
It's crazy that I agree. Looking in those yards. Do you keep up with Flight and DDG? I was keeping up with them for no even abortion at all. Not at all.
Abortion? Nah, ain't no abortion
Nope.
in here.
Nope. Totally against
no
that.
Abortion in here. No
I told y'all
abortion.
already. I believe in.
If you don't want it, give it away.
Yeah, if you can't take care of a child, you give it away. But I don't believe in abortion. I don't believe that she should get an abortion. I believe that this is a blessing, but at the same time, it can be a lesson. It's kind of where I'm at this point. You know, kids are a lesson to us, but at the same time, they're not just pieces of, they're not dolls. I was going to say a piece of paper, but they're not doll babies. They need real love and affection. Like, they're not just here to dress up, have the best stroller, have the best gift sent to you, you know, stuff like that. Ain't nobody worried about all that kind of stuff. We talking about being there emotionally for the child, being there physically for the child, physically meaning being there in general, you know. People have kids and then they don't have time for them, or they just don't have the energy for them, or, you know, they just don't show them love. Not to say that they don't, just show them love. So tragic pregnancy. I guess you mean like if someone's raped or something like that. I guess what you mean by tragic.
Probably saying tragic because it was unplanned, unprepared. I guess they knew,
Okay.
but they didn't really I guess the whole preparation, they're so young in their prime. They're not even in their primes right now, where they could be.
Yeah,
And
she's
it's going to
22
slow down
now.
a lot of momentum from them doing a lot of places. You can't go to all these places and just pick up and say, "Oh, we gonna go to Egypt now." Y'all just can't pick up like that
Right.
because you got a baby.
2
You're
kids.
gonna have to be
True.
close to these babies. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna slow down your thing unless you just gonna have private.
Said my sister thinks her son's a doll
You
baby.
know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's gonna be one of them type of trips. You know what I'm saying? Their momentum is going to change.
But it's a
some
difference.
type of
If you
way.
can still dress them up and do things with them. It's a difference in being there.
They're artists.
For
They're artists. Their whole lives depend on them doing things that's
on the run, up and go. If
You
you
know
gotta
what I'm
go
saying?
here, you gotta go there, you gotta
And
go
when
there,
you
you
got
gotta do this.
contracts and you're obligated to make plans and
Well,
you're
when she
behind,
signed, she already knew she was pregnant.
um,
She should have thought
did
about
they
all
know?
that. I don't know. I
Did
don't
they
know.
know? I don't.
That's
I'm
questions
wondering.
that
Did
she
they
got to
know?
take up with
You know
them
what I'm
because
saying?
that's
Because if they
questions
did
they're going to
know,
ask.
if they did, if they knew, that's not a good thing. Has she
Maybe they didn't care.
benefits from this contract? That's not a good thing either. That's not good.
It's sad. Who
That's
knows?
not good. No, that's something serious. I didn't think about that, but I hear people ask that question though. You know, what's the ultimate result?
No, you're right about that. Only Leslie knows the real
Clarence.
Clarence.
Because you're supposed to be healthy to make certain appearances and things like
And the
that.
only
And
person
sit
who's the
downs
real
and
queen
things.
because they have time in. Right about that. And yeah, I don't really watch. I watch Flight, but I don't really watch DDG that much. But I was watching that whole thing that they had going on. What do y'all think about that? Was it fake, or do y'all think it was real?
What flight?
She don't take care of her child now. Y'all referring to responsible parents? Yeah, you might be right about that. What is it, Ileana? You think he's using her? I don't know. Um, he just seems to me like he's too young to really know or understand what he's doing or getting into. But yeah, he definitely knows that he is going to benefit out of this. As far as the baby, happened unplanned and mistaken, and I just feel like at this point that he just went along with the ride. But as her, as a woman who's been pregnant before, has been married before, expected different from her as well. So, case, rock out. I mean, he just really securing his bag at this point, and she's giving it to him and giving him the power to do it and giving it, But so, what can we say about him at this point, really? Sad but true. All I want to see is if she has to run off to a business meeting once this baby is born, is he going to be man enough to stay there and take care of his child? Or is he going to make her hire a nanny or get a babysitter so he can run along with her? Not one to him and he to her. Well, yep, vulnerable. Even better now that she's pregnant, because we all know when we get pregnant, you really have more feeling for that man at that point. She's going to make sure he's taken care of to no end.
I remember those nights when I used to come home from working and little Dean would be sick, man. And I would be so damn tired, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'd be so tired, but I couldn't sleep because Dean wasn't sleeping. He was just there either coughing or wheezing or just constantly breathing funny. I mean,
It
it's a
seems
lot
fate.
of stuff that you know
Major party here in
that's
town.
involved. So just be prepared. You know what I'm saying? Just be
Oh,
prepared.
goodness.
It's a lot.
Platinum's wild. That's what I said. His mom's probably going to have to be most of the time. So he secured that bag for 18 years. Not necessarily. Shoot, she might end up with the next big star popping and leave that baby and move on to another life.
I ain't
Too.
be surprised
Hate to
that
say it
baby
like that.
either.
A year from now,
You know what I'm
Clarence might
saying?
be in New York, back in New York with his baby. You know, sharing 3-week custodies. It's like, nah. y'all getting me petty now. Claire done moved to ATL. He just seemed like he didn't want to move, so now I see why.
You just don't pick up and leave from New York and go to ATL. You just don't do that kind of move. Like that's a hard move. That's a hard move.
Should have stayed out that damn basement. We said it in the beginning. He says she gonna be going back and forth to ATL in New York. She said it's gonna be a mess. She should have just stayed out the basement. You should have been smart and kept it business. As soon as I don't think it was business in the first place. She knew what she was doing when she met him in Bronx. and made his sister her manager. That was all cover up. That was all a cover up. And she probably should have switched up on her management because now you never know. If her and Clarence go through something, then it's just all a big old family domino effect. One go down, then it all goes down. Whew, it's wild. He said he'll be back in New York with that baby. What I say? We'll see a year from now. Let's see what happens. Hopefully she don't turn around and get married.
He'll be alright. He got his voice set.
Yeah, Clarence and I gotta have the baby. So my Clarence, the McQueen's on the road. Or maybe when she's working, he'll be a man and be home with his baby and CJ on her weeks.
Or maybe they'll just work it out and surprise us all.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe they'll just work it out and be good parents.
I just can't see.
Show the world.
They just too young. They just. She already knew better. That's the whole thing.
I think that's what I was getting around to. She ain't stupid. She been married. She done had a baby. When she laid down raw dog, whatever you want to call it, she knew what it was hitting for. She knew right after you have a miscarriage, you're going to conceive a lot faster.
And
it happens.
You're very popular, but you have something to do.
Hold on, I'm plugging my phone in. I should have been did that. She is not stupid. She can play like she's stupid to a lot of people, but I know she hurt a lot of people's hearts because she lied to a lot of people all this time. And a lot of these little young kids that was sitting here believing everything she was saying, their little feelings are hurt now.
As it should.
Yeah, their feelings should be hurt.
As it should.
Especially the way they want to talk to me. And I knew what I was talking about the whole time.
Now, somebody that wanted him, they can't be the first one to have a baby for him. She done took that joyous moment away.
He said Tina gonna go crazy on him. That's too funny. She might. He might not now because he know what Chris went through breaking up with her. So he might stay just because he know the torture he'll go through breaking up with her. He know what happened when he wished his ex happy birthday. The old Clarence for saying happy birthday. She all about looks. Yeah, that's what I don't like though, that look thing. Look, he's so cute. He's so sexy. Stop. I would never, ever, not my man, not on camera, not to the world. Point. That she moved to Chris with her. Crazy thing is, Chris isn't bad looking. Just that they probably wasn't just meant to be. Going way too much. 22. She's supposed to be 22. Married, divorced, a baby, not taken care of, and another on the way by a man who don't even barely. And it's all public. With surprising. They be in it. It's on here right now, so YouTube. That's why I'm trying to watch it. Trying to prove a point. That right, deed. Queen trying to be his first baby mama. She might not be the last. That was so sad. That. 'Cause Those lies she was spreading pissed me off, making it seem like Chris was the only. That's what I ain't like with skeletons. That whole the whole medicine CD was a lie. And she's saying that next month will be a year for her and Clarence. She's a liar because she said back in April or May that it was a year for her and Clarence. So who was she pregnant by last August then? That's what I'm trying to figure out, Ayana. She said if it was a year, why why was she steady saying Chris was cheating if she was messing with Clarence? Queen should fix Chris's name. You're right, Nervins, and that's how I feel. I always say that when I do write to Chris. I tell him I just feel real bad about not just the way they treated me, the way they treated the girl Ginger, the way they treated the other boy. They treated some other girl like that. Like the way y'all send y'all little clan out to come after people and attack people when y'all don't like what they say. This is a freedom of speech, a big world out here, and it's the www dot. If you're putting it out there, people are going to talk about it. So
World Wide Web.
that's what I was going to say, but I said I don't want to keep on saying that over and over again.
Nah, worldwide, worldwide.
Hey, Jacob's family, how are you?
That's what it is.
Clarence is crazy family. Said I feel like she ruled Clarence crazy now. They don't have a clue. I'm still trying to figure out how the sweatshirt made it to Chris's house in January. In January. I honestly Chris probably mad at her ass had an abortion because she probably wasn't pregnant by him. Never know. That's a shame because that crossed my mind at one point last August. Young people have a good time. Don't pursue if not ready. Yep, protect yourself. Especially when it's public like this. Like, I'd have been, it was embarrassing enough with the whole breakup thing being public. And like I said, your child being able to look back on it later. But to vlogger, raw dogs, and not using protection. I can see why Clarence didn't strap up. But Queen, I thought you was smart. That's what I was saying too. Thought she was smarter than that. I really did. Hey, family team. How are you? Dean, can you turn that ear back on for me? This is crazy. I need to take my medicine. That's what I was going to ask. I need some water so I drink all my juice. You want to take this for a minute?
Let me get the water and stuff. Let me get the water and stuff.
All right. Yeah, I can't believe it either. That's what I just said. It was crazy. If anything, she knew better. Yes, over him. He is fine. Self-control. Self-control is what you call it. Juanita Clay. Hello, how are you? They say it takes two, but ladies, yep. Women know better. Like I said, she been here. She been in this situation before. Know how to use protection too, or some kind of birth control. Yep, stay with her mom for a while instead of shaking in the basement talking about she working that ass. Rooting for her is on her green bus is the next dude with her. They have to live and learn. And they young, they gonna have to live and learn too, but sometimes they should listen to somebody and maybe they'll learn a little bit faster. Her mother knew she was pregnant too. Yup, as she's sitting here preaching. Oh, yeah. How many damn or cover herself? Where'd that come from? I was using that. Whose was that? Or mine? My connection's bad again?
Bad weather outside. Here.
Didn't work with Chris. Work now. That's true, Creeves. Queen before her and Chris got married. Yep, that's true. Yep, she got married because she was pregnant. Not mama will trying to sit this baby. Lil Dean is mad because he trying to go to the grocery store and we don't need groceries. We had to go get tissue, toilet paper, and Dean found some toilet paper. Now he is pissed. What do I think that her label company will say? I think they know now. They just had a big thing for her, right, in LA this past week. I think they know now. I think that's why she came out public. That's funny though, because that's why I'm saying when she was on the red carpet and she was like, "That's my boo." He was more than your boo. You knew that was your boo way before that. Because he was boo rubbing and loving and hugging for a long time. I think it's funny because, like I said, what goes on in the dark will come out in the light. Don't sit there and call me a liar. Because I read between your cards. CJ, he's in the other room. Didn't he? But how about the other day? Why he told her she got a long neck? Couple more months, he gonna be thinking that neck's too fat. And telling her on camera. I'm like, Dag, why you going ham on her? Yup, baby daddy number 2. Hello, Nathan. How are you? So, no, but he been having her working out the last couple months, too. That's funny, because she did post a picture in the gym not too long ago. She been wearing a lot of black now that I'm thinking about it. Trying to hide it. What, Dino? Hey, Dino. Fool these 9-year-olds. Right. But not now. Grown ass people. Yep. I saw right through them, too. I've been seeing right through her ass. I wanted to watch my mouth, but hey. Yeah, I think she won. Do you know? That's CJ. I would keep it. I wouldn't think that if they're Christians like that, I would think that she would be against abortion. I wouldn't think that at all. I just hope that they can do what they have to do as parents and together try their best. Not take it as a joke. Pretty much like what we see the others going through sometimes. Yep, she was mad at me because the truth hurts. I didn't even mean to hurt her. I was just talking. I said she was flying to New York for that suit, but and that's a song. But I guess it was true. We know now that super stuff. Right, it's not good for her career. It's not even good for YouTube because I don't think it's cool to show the kids that this is the way it's supposed to be. How you could easily be with one person 1 minute and then less than a year later you're with somebody else and pregnant. Already a half a year pregnant. Almost. 4 months. Is it? Bye, Dino. She had an attitude. People on Twitter and